Hey guys, Omerko here, self-taught web developer. In our Angular Essentials series, we are still working with binding in Angular, and we will go back to property binding, but this time with two specific properties made for Angular. First one, and the one that we will take a look in this video, will be NgStyle. NgStyle is precisely directive that can be used. It will accept keys and values for those keys, and those would specify our style properties. To use NgStyle, we don't need to do anything special, but we can just bind to it. As we are continuing our series here, I could just remove the content from my last episode. So here I will remove this paragraph, button and input field. I will also go into CSS, removed saved data and no data classes here, and also in my component.typescript I will remove this check, save data, username and data is saved properties. So let's save this right now. One of the simple examples to bind our NgStyle would be to have a paragraph here and to have some text inside. I will use a lorem ipsum simple text here. I will go view and toggle word wrap so you could see whole content here on my screen. So now if I wish to use NgStyle to specifically style this paragraph, here on my paragraph I could use these brackets and then NgStyle directive, and I will set equal this to quote, so basically equal to something. For this basic example I will use curly braces here like this, and inside I would set my color to be equal to red as an example. Now checking the browser we can see that this will indeed work. You can see that I have my paragraph here which contains the color of red. But this way we are still setting the static value, normal value that we are usually setting through our style attribute that we usually have in our HTML attributes. To show you a bit better example of this NgStyle, I will go to my app.component.typescript file and I will create the property of main color. This main color could be set, for example, to string of blue. Now in my HTML, instead of passing here a red color statically, I could just pass a main color a variable property that I have that I stored in my app component.typescript file. Checking my browser right now, we can see that now my paragraph is indeed blue. So this here would be one of the simple examples to use NgStyle. Well, we dynamically binded our property to our color. So if we change the value of this property, that means that the color for our paragraph will also change. What now if we wish to change font size of our text, but specifically in pixels? Well, for that I will again go to my app component TypeScript file, and here I will create another property called text size, and I will set the value to be string of 20. I won't add the pixels right here. So now going back to my HTML, and instead of this color value I will remove it, and now I will put in my quotations here, I will put font size, and I will set this equal to my text size value that I have, and the text size is equal to 20, which is still a string value. So if I wish to set here a pixel value, here to my font size I could use dot and px for pixels. Now in my browser we could see that indeed my text is bigger, it is set to 20 pixels, so this is good. So this is also one of the ways to use our NgStyle. So in our TypeScript, well, we have two properties for our styling. One is for color, which is a main color, and one is for font size, which is a text size. If we wish to use both, NgStyle is probably our best option for that. Below my text size, I will create the object, which will be named paragraph styling, like this, and it will be set to an object itself, and here I will use in quotes color, single quotes by the way. I will set this to be equal to main color, so here we need to use this.main color. Now I will use once again font size.px for pixels, and I will set this equal to text size, which will again be this.text size. Make sure to save this, and now if we wish to bind our directive of NgStyle that we have with our, paragraph styling, we can simply just use our object that we created. So here, instead of font size itself, I could pass the paragraph styling. Checking my browser now, we can see that my text is indeed larger and also is blue, so both stylings were passed into our NgStyle directive. So you saw some cool examples of usage for NgStyle. Next to NgStyle directive, Angular also has the option to use ngClass directive. Let's jump into our next video and see how can we do that. Thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, please click like and subscribe, as I'm posting new content weekly. Thank you once again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.